Now, this might be risky to say, given that we're playing the second leg of the semi-final against Atletico Nacional today, but I think we've stopped the rot. Hello everyone, welcome back to FairlyDeterminedFM with me. My name is Chris. I hope you're doing well. It's been fine the last two games. So Junior FC, we had a 1-1 draw. Sakar scored in the 62nd minute. They went and scored. They got the highlight straight from kickoff, kicked it around for a few minutes, and then kicked it in the back of the net. Cool, thank you for that. But we did beat Deportivo Pasto 2-0. Switched up to a 4-3-3 DM wide. Yes, another tactical switch. We'll go through it in a minute. It's nothing special. It feels like, though, so after the Deportivo Pasto game, I also had a little team meeting with the guys, and if we have a look at the dynamics, some managerial support's gone up. Club atmosphere is very good. Team cohesion's good. There are two unhappy players at the club, but they're down in the under-20s or the under-21s, Valencia and Quinones. Possibly Romero actually might be unhappy as well, and he's definitely down there. Things are okay at the moment. We've got this 2-2 draw to deal with, or the previous 2-2 draw. There are no away goals. I checked. Go straight to penalties if the match is tied at full time. So hopefully we'll just, a boring 1-0. I'll take that, because the final would potentially be against Fortaleza CEIF, who are 15th in the league at the moment, and they hold a 3-0 win against or over Cúcuta Deportivo. All good. Also, what's sort of heating up is the job market. Deportivo Guadalajara are still sort of insecure, but they are creeping up the leagues. They're now in 8th. Their form seems to have gotten back on track, so it's possible that Carlos de la Torre might keep his job. But if you look just above Deportivo Guadalajara, who do we see? River Plate. One of the biggest teams in Argentina, currently in 17th in the league. How many have they played? They've played a fair few games as well. They're down in 17th, 13 games played. It's looking a bit dicey for the River Plate manager. Now that is a very intriguing proposition. They're an enormous team. Proper big football team, River Plate. Yeah, that could be one. That could be one to keep an eye on. I'm not saying that we would get that, because I don't think we've got our pro license yet. I've been studying for it, and I've still got the A license. We may not even get it. Also, I don't exactly have the best CV. Do I? I've won one trophy, and I've walked out of 2 clubs for petulantly. So maybe not. Chile's available. Gustavo Diaz at Audax Italiano, not doing very well. 11th position for him. Don't know. We will see. We may salvage this season here at Millonarios and still be here next year. We don't know. It's good to keep the options open. Tactically then, this is what we're going for now. I've got a role on here that I've never used before, but I tried it out in the last game and I really liked it. And it's the Rowmdoiter. It's one of those shuffling around, doing his own thing roles. Santiago Silva did really, really well in the role, in that role. Yeah, I quite like it. It's the 4-3-3. I like the 4-3-3. We've talked about this already. I like that you've got this sort of like roaming guy that someone's got to keep track of, because if they don't, he's going to get in. I've got Sakar as a deep line forward. Actually, just that role is a deep line forward. I don't think it changes depending on who plays there. I don't think I set that up. So with the idea being that obviously the deep line forward drops really quite far deep, and he can act as sort of an attacking link-up player for the inside forward, the Rowmdoiter, and the central midfielder on attack here. All 3 of those players are going to be making runs in and around the box, supported by the deep line forward. The Carrileros sort of getting in and around the inside forward and the fullback. I've got the right-sided central defender sort of just staying in his lane, but a little bit wider, so that the right back on this side, who I've got to run wide and stay wider to stretch the play, he's going to be going up here, filling in this sort of spot. For some reason, I'm feeling confident. I don't know that I should be. It's a 0-0, isn't it? We started at 0-0, essentially. That's what we've done. We're at home. We are in for our recent form, we're in pretty good form. And I think this is a pretty strong squad, given that Enamorado's out injured and Edgar Guerra are both out injured. I don't know if that happened in the last episode or between, I can't remember, but they're both out injured. So we don't really have a lot of cover on the right-hand side. And I think given those problems, we're as strong as we can be. The only downside to the 4-3-3 really is it doesn't really allow us to utilise Meneses or Navarro, but I do put them in this centre midfield attacking slot, and in fact I think I'm going to start Navarro there today. because he's quite well suited to that. His match load is light as well. He's not tired. He's fully fit. You know, both of these roles actually suit Meneses and Navarro, so I'm not overly concerned. But Vargas as well has played his way back into contention, which is nice. He's been playing quite well. Here then is the lineup. We'll have Brenner Quintana in goal. Bertel, Vargas, Tobar and Lopez make up the back line. Asparagoth are ahead of them. Colorado and Navarro in the middle of the park. Quinones, Silva and Sakar at the top. Hopefully Silva will continue his good form. He played really well in that last game. That Rowmdoiter role seemed to suit him quite well. I've made some sort of opposition instructions. Actually, I'll just show you those before we get into the game really quick. So trigger and press on the centre backs and defensive midfielders, and also this Aurelio Dominguez guy is a problem on the left hand side. A lot of play goes through him, so I've got him tight marking, showing onto his weaker foot, and I've also got Ramirez tightly marked and Cabral showing onto his weaker foot as well, trying to just isolate their danger men a little bit, you know, give us a little bit of a chance, essentially. Highlight straight from the kickoff. I've got it extended. That's why it's a highlight straight from the kickoff. It's not actually a highlight, probably. I've had it extended so I can watch the tactic that I created, the 4-3-3, and see how it plays. Navarro, though, down on this right-hand side, has got himself a little bit of space to run into. Finds Silva, takes his man on, beats him with a little bit of skill. Sakar nearly gets his head to it, but Kevin Parra comes out to claim. Corner, Silva over it, swings it in. Sakar at the back. Come on, Matthias Sakar. Now, this happened last time. We went 2-0 up really early, and we still came on to draw 2-2. So I'm not getting too excited with this. Not getting excited with this goal at all. It's a lovely, lovely header. Santiago Silva and Sakar combining again. I think they combined for one of the goals in the last game against Deportivo Pasto. So good. Granados on a free kick from the Nacional. Cleared. Silva doesn't get anything on it. Martinez shoots over the bar. The stadium, by the way, is absolutely rammed. This could be an attendance record here, because it's heaving with people. It's still 0-0 in the other game as well. So at the moment, it's still us versus the whatever they're called, Fortaleza, CEIF. I got baffled, confused, bemused even, because we nearly scored. We hit the post. Vargas. I said Vargas has been playing really well. He's on a 6.5. He is coming off at half time. He's on a 6.5. He's 32 years old and he's booked. He's coming off. Valencia will go on in his place. Half time, and let's have a look at the players that we've told to sort of keep an eye on. Aurelio Dominguez on a 6.4. Cabral on a 6.6. Ramirez on a 6.5. The two players I've sort of trying to mark out of the game, I think have been successfully so far marked out of the game. That is really good. Lots of our play going down on this right hand side. Lots of their play going down on that right hand side as well. Number 2 is, and then 50, yeah, so 15 is Jammer. Oh, they're going down the right hand side rather than the left. I wonder if that's though because we've marked that side of the pitch. Don't know. Right, dressing room. Well done on. That's actually good. Like, this has actually been good for us, I think. We're going to take him off. Oh, I don't have Valencia on the bench. Arse. Right, Pereira can go in instead. Everyone else I think I'm quite happy with. Sakar's looking a little bit tired, but I'm fine with that. I'm not going to change anything up too much. Well, at all, really. I've just made that one substitution out to the second half. Pucas Deportivo have scored, so that's now 3-1 on aggregate in their game. Here it remains 3-2 aggregate, 1-0 on the night as we approach or go into the 65th minute-ish. Highlight, Jammer jammed it against the post in the last game. Martinez, Sakar pressing kind of a little bit. Heron. Sakar wins the ball and Silva is in. Silva with that little bit of space. Oh, it's a poor shot. Could have been 2, should have been 2. Really don't want this to get to penalties. 70 minutes on the clock. No, I still don't want to make any changes. Everyone seems to be playing quite well and nobody's really knackered. That was a lie. Sakar is knackered. So we'll have Esquivel on for Sakar. Quinones. Meneses can go out on the left. Yeah, let's do that. And then I think what we're going to do is just start wasting a little bit of time. Just a little bit sometimes. Waste a bit of time. Not too much, not too often, just sometimes. Just sometimes a little bit of time wasting, every now and then just give the ball a little bit of an extra dry on a throw-in or, a corner or whatever. Esquivel. Oh, just over. Oh, God. 75 minutes on the clock and we're winning. still 80 minutes on the clock. Free kick, Meneses is over it, swings it in, Silva off the bar. Oh, it's nearly bundled in, and Nacional don't get the chance to break. Fan-bloody-tastic. Right, Navarro on a 6.6 in the middle of the park. Who have we got to come in place of Navarro? Angulo can come on for a rare appearance. We've got time for one more sub, and I think it's going to be no one, because everyone's playing quite well. Going to waste time a bit more frequently now as well. Be more disciplined. Play for set pieces. All of the things to try and get us to limp over the line into the final of the cup, which I think is realistically the last thing that we can win this season. 92 minutes. Freaky corner. Saved. Crikey. No, I don't want more highlights. I just want it to be the end, please. Lopez is wasting a lot of time. Minute to go. There is a minute left of this game. Esparagotha in the middle of the park gives it to Angulo. Angulo dribbles with it, finds Colorado. Back to Esparagotha. Goes back to Tobar. Back to the keeper, lads. Just go back all the way back to the keeper. Colorado turns, though. Gives it to Bertel on the left, and Bertel's got some space to run into. Takes on his man. Gets the cross in, does he? Doesn't. Goes back to Meneses. Colorado in the box. Colorado's tackled. Gives it to Esparagotha. We've got 20 seconds left. Lopez. Oh, it's offside. Silva was offside. Is that going to be it now? 93 minutes. Wow, they had so much space there. Viveros. Heron. Silva wins the ball. Angulo. Esparagotha. Come on! Get in, lads. Fantastic. 61% of the ball we had there. 60 we marked. We marked the two players that wanted to keep out of the game. We marked them out of the game completely. And you can see in the match momentum as well. That was all us. That game was all us. Well done. Well done. We are in the final of the cup. Did we win the cup last year? I don't think we did. Copa Betplay semi-final. We didn't. We lost to Deportivo Pasto in the semi-final. So we're going to be playing Fortaleza CEIF in the final, which I think is really good for us. Really, really good for us. It's it's 2 legs, isn't it? Right, well, that changes everything up, doesn't it? That changes up all my episode plans. Why isn't it just at the end of the season? I always forget. All right. What we'll do, so I think we'll make this a bit of a shorter episode. We'll just play this. The league, I think we still got a chance. Still got a chance in the league, but not much. The cup is the trophy. I think that we can win now. The cup is the trophy. So I think I'm going to play through these 2 games, the Picadero games and the Magdalena games, and then at the end of the week, we'll come back and we'll play the Copa Betplay final, and then the stream will be the last 3 games of the season plus whatever happens next. I think that's how it's going to play. So I'll see you back here in a couple of days for the final of the Copa Betplay against Fortaleza CEIF. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know what you thought down in the comments. Leave a like on the video. Buttons around here somewhere. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you soon. All the best. Cheers. Bye.